way away, and you just beat this motherfucker up, off, sideways, and down. Take that as you will.
Yep.
Okay, I heard all about that last tiny bit before you said take
Don't
that
worry
as you
about
will.
it. You didn't miss it.
I'm doing good, Libby. How are you? I was shrieking at Libby because Libby's there. Mooney's here too. Long time no see.
All right. So,
My
as is
babies.
standard when you've defeated a monster, now you get to do stuff. What do you want to do?
Loot the body?
Gonna
What
loot
body?
that body. Gonna loot that body. Gonna loot that motherfucking kid's body.
And
All right. I'm
yeah.
going to get you both to do investigation checks.
I'm doing alright.
Are you both searching the body at the same time, or one of you going to search a body and give the other one advantage?
I will give her advantage.
My investigation is all
Qar, since you're not
+1.
actively searching the body, I'm also going to get you to do a perception check.
Okay.
What's your investigation, Tasha?
I'll give me 1 second.
And what's your perception?
Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
God damn it, bitch.
Before you roll is why I'm asking.
That's what I said. Give me 1 second because I don't have my character sheet open. All right. Skills. All right. So I have a 4 in investigation
Mm-hmm.
and a 4 in perception.
Alright, I will help you investigate. I will do the perception because I have a +5 in perception and a 1 in investigation.
Alrighty then.
That does make sense.
Another nat 20.
Nice.
Another nat 1!
Not so nice.
The dice gods have not liked me lately, Tiffany. This is what my 7th nat 1
upon you.
in the last 2 days. This is the 7th nat 1 I fucking got.
All right, Qar, you may give me a perception check now, and I will definitely give you one piece of information so far. The blade that he had did not vanish when he perished.
Aha.
It is a long sword, so I don't know if either of you would actually have a use for it. And it has a weird shadowness to it, like I said earlier. It's a shadowy longsword.
I don't think I use long swords. Let me double check my.
I don't think either of you uses long swords, but that's just what he had.
Features and traits. I don't think I have any weapon proficiencies.
He will take.
No.
He'll take a picture and we all send it to Dally and Ari. Be like,
hey, either of you guys want this?
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyone calling dibsies? Elandor, if no one else, would be very interested in it. It has unique aspects of magic, right?
I was like, click from Lyra and send to Elandor because immediate contact of hers and be like, hey, about the magical reagent shit, I think I might have found something shinier. Qar's people don't want it. Click.
Well, no, because Qar has Elandor as well.
Yeah, well, you send it to all three. You send a message to all three of them, going, "Hey, any of you want this?"
No, more like he made a group chat, took a picture, was all like, "Either of you guys want this?"
You guys have got a private group chat called Loot Stash.
Yep.
Lyra and Elena are both in it, for the record.
Of course.
That's what they do.
All right. Anyways, Elandor is interested in that. He'll give you 250 gold for it.
Fuck yeah!
Gold. And
also, your perception check, Qar, allowed you to notice something. Remember when I mentioned there was a stone in the area that the guy had been attacking, and it turned into an obelisk? When he died, the obelisk crumbled, and a lot of the energy was lost. However, when you were searching his body, you happened to glance up at one point to look at Lyra, and happened to notice that there was a small sphere of glowing material left over from it that hadn't fully dissipated, and it seemed to still be holding a modicum of power that you have no idea how to quantify because you're a barbarian.
It's
He'll
magic.
pick it
You
up.
feel your companion might be interested in it, though.
He'll pick it up again, take a picture, send it in the group chat, and goes, "Hey, Landor, have a shiny."
All right, I'm going to allow Lyra to do one more perception check involving this particular thing before she fully realizes it's there by the simple fact that Qar picks it up.
23.
Okay, you now notice this thing as you see Qar turn and reach to pick down some magical debris from the obelisk that was there earlier. Part of your brain says, I should probably stop him from doing that. And the other part of your brain says, but wouldn't it be interesting to see what happens?
She'll let him pick it up.
I tell you that information without telling you the information I'm going to tell you now, for the simple fact that I wanted to see what your reaction was before I told you. You got a very strong sense of wild magic off of that material.
Nope. I want it, but nope. I'm gonna let him pick it up. Sticking to my guns.
Qar will pick it up with a cloth, because
I would like Qar to roll me a D100. Cloth isn't going to cut it in this particular case. Its magic has permeated it so much that as soon as you try to touch it, your normal cloth technique goes, nah, bitch.
Okay, 23.
Let's go! Chaos magic. Whoop, whoop. How are you, Dash?
Also, Qar will put the sword in his fanny pack for Elandor.
Like,
Shrink!
You do notice that the guy had a sheath for it, so you're able to sheath it before you do that?
Yeah.
Like a smart person.
Put in sheath, put in fanny pack. And of course, with it being a bag of holding, it just goes shloop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do I want to know what chaos I unleashed?
Oh no, I destroyed my bag of holding. Ah, crap. These people in the astral plane are not going to be happy.
Water and just dark purple. And a shimmer on top.
What?
People asking how I did my makeup.
Oh. Okay, let's see now. You...
My lips are eyeshadow, my eyes are eyeshadow, my eyebrows are eyeshadow. And my blush is just natural.
Oh, this is...
Do tell!
Lyra, you may want to run.
Okay!
Qar reached down to pick up the thing, and suddenly Qar was looking a different direction, reaching down at a different angle, and was very gray shaded. His red eyes looked directly at you when the hunger in his face opened his jaw down to his ankles as he roared at you and started to scramble towards you like a very fast, very hungry zombie, stretching at you at odd angles. As you get to react, what do you want to do?
Hold person!
I believe Qar qualifies as a hold person, so Qar, you may make a saving throw. Though you may make two saving throws. One of them is a wisdom save, and the other one is the saving throw that you're supposed to make, going to make for her.
Wisdom as well.
Yeah.
The one that you're making for the one you're making is to see if you can be like, I want to fail this save so that I can get out of this situation. The other one is to actual saving throw, right?
All right.
Because if you willingly fail it goes on you. So yeah. Hold person, you're held in place, and a moment later, Qar turns back to Qar. Except he's not in your hold person anymore.
He's just like
it takes a full minute for him to come back.
Qar will that thing he picked up. That thing he picked up is getting.
That, by the way, Qar, you experienced that from the other side of it, as in you watched it happen with no control.
Qar goes, I am so sorry. And he takes every piece of fucking fabric he can find in that office.
She's like, don't touch it. And she'll mage hand, because she can do that at a distance and doesn't have to fucking physically touch shit.
So what are you going to do with it?
She's like, first off, take a picture of it. Second off, send that to a landor.
For a lack of a better descriptive picture, think the little spheres from Arcane, the ones that exploded.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Except not blue. Make them purpley red.
Qar drops the picture in a private chat with Jesse Landor and goes, I just got this. I touched it. I tried to eat Lyra.
I touched this, and I became something I never want to become again. I need you to tell me how this happened, why it happened, and how I can prevent it from ever happening to me or anyone else, but especially me, ever again.
Exactly. Take your magic voodoo shit. And this is why Qar does not like magic.
If I could find it, I would.
So, Qar, what did you think of that wild magic surge?
Qar would like to change his pants because I'm pretty sure he shit himself.
Well, you weren't wearing your brown pants before, but you are now.
Yep.
Well, actually, they're not brown. Yours comes out kind of a greenish color. All those plants, you know.
Yep.
You're like, not even complaining.
Qar's just like, we're taking that to the landor.
By the way, on the actual table I rolled on, that effect is permanent.
Excuse me, what?
That was a catastrophic chaos surge.
Oh, shit.
The caster is replaced by a shadowy version of themselves with reversed morals. I interpreted that as you became a snapping turtle that was hungry.
Yeah.
And Lyra went, I think I soiled myself.
I couldn't get a picture of the kaboom part, but essentially, we're looking at this.
More or less.
Pretty much.
Just purple and red and not good. Thanks, Ash.
And Qar's so traumatized.
I've never touched something and had that happen before. I don't know. No, my brain. No.
Yeah, he texts Elenia like privately and is all like, okay, the whole show her the picture, and then he goes, Dad made me want to eat my party mate.
Elenia, I'm sure you have words on this.
I need to roll to see if she can figure out what that was. Fuck.
The autism in her sitting there going, I don't need to console my friend. I need to find out what that was.
Well, magic first so that she can figure out what it is and why. So, see Arcana, please. Yeah, she knows what that is!
Natural 20.
I could just picture Alenia just chilling there, using the baby bump to like hold her chips or something. Qar sends her that picture, and the chips go flying.
Okay, so chips go floor. Rattle, 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 rattle with the bowl spinning.
You got this whole scene wrong. She's sitting in a very comfortable, relaxing, lean back chair. She's got her belly up and about. She's got some cushions and pillows, making things even more comfortable. She's got a bag of chips. She gets the text. She looks at it. There's a nervousness in the air. Anyone that's nearby can feel the tension, can feel the sudden frustration, can feel the excitement welling up. Suddenly, you hear the words, "Fucking finally!"
Okay.
As Alenia goes rushing for the door, thinking someone is going to let her go and take part in this adventure.
Gosh, I was like,
They need me. Teleport.
But instead of her being instead of her running out the door, it's a very pregnant waddle.
Waddle, 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 waddle,
Waddle,
waddle,
waddle,
A
waddle,
wizard never arrives. Or a wizard arrives exactly
on
time.
She will message him and go. Actually, she's gonna message Landor first. Blip all the information that she knows because of that. Then go back to Qar and go. Don't touch that. Don't go near it. That is dangerous. And what have we learned about touching wild magic?
All right, Alenia. All right, Alenia. Since you're here, I have to, point something out for you. You recognize that in a way you don't fully comprehend because it had runes that you could see, but nobody else seemed to mention them in their descriptions.
Oh, perfect.
Even in the picture, nobody else seemed to mention them. But you saw these patterns, which all translated to you in a certain way, since you are kind of chaos magic oriented yourself.
Chaos magic incarnated right now, yeah. Little magic.
This is not your normal wild magic. This is wild magic stepped up.
Wild magic on steroids.
Something made this wild magic more powerful.
It's manufactured, okay.
Not necessarily manufactured. Something caused it to be amplified.
Okay.
You've seen runes like that. They're usually focus points. They're usually meant to help make bad things not happen.
Oh, okay. Like the ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? From the,
Yeah.
Gitchy. Okay, like the ritual.
They're focal points. They're ways to amplify things. They're basically, if you had a bunch of these for linked to different elements, different types of magic, and set them up in the right machine and focused it all into one beam, you could essentially make the fifth element.
So essentially,
being of pure magic.
Imagine this is her paper. She's doing it so it's not connected. By the way, but say like.
I just realized you have a magical ledger which basically stores things in the cloud. You have a fucking iPad.
I have an iPad.
Who said D&D didn't need modern day stuff? Think about that. You guys have cell phones in D&D. How convenient is that? You can get away with stuff every now and then. I'm like, oh, sorry, you're out of service. That just means you can't contact the NPCs until later, right?
Yep.
But other than that, isn't it nice not having to go all the way across to the next continent to talk to that one NPC that you only need to talk to for 5 minutes anyways?
Yes.
You're like, hey, Dave, yeah, I'm going to be back in the capital in a couple hours. Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to go for a beer. Call Susie up.
So essentially, she does stuff like this on a notepad, and then takes a picture of it, and immediately sends it to Landor, saying, I saw these on that orb that Qar tried to pick up. I'm not allowed out of the castle because someone won't let me out of the sights of my maidens. But that is dangerous. No dying.
Ah, woo! Okay, what is Lyra doing?
She's attempting to study it because now she's curious. She's doing the
Hey,
poke,
Lyra,
poke,
give me an
prod,
Arcana
prod,
check.
poke, poke, prod, prod. Carefully, after seeing what happened to Qar, she's carefully doing this.
I highly recommend not touching.
That's the wrong character anyway. Let's try it again on the correct character.
That's a nice 10. You don't know shit.
That's hilarious. Okay, I rolled a 10 on Elenia. I'm like, that's the wrong character. Rolls the same answer.
Says,
on
bitch,
Lyra.
I said 10.
That's exactly what the dice god said. Bitch, I said 10. Well, fuck. You know, she's spinning it. She's kind of like using the mage hand to poke, 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 poke. Because she's not physically touching it, but she's got mage hand. So she's mage handing the poke, poke, pokes. Trying to test and see what it does at a distance away from them both.
Oh,
Hmm.
first off, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 4.
What you missed is Qar tried to. Yes, we'll have this up on our channel and on YouTube eventually.
We'll have the raw version up in a couple hours, set to our queue. It'll show up on the whole stream in a week or so, or maybe, or we can try to do it as one big fucking thing. But we're working on the editing still.
Issues, yeah. But no, you do them so that they release every week, but that's a couple of things behind. But you can watch the raw stuff here on the channel, because I do make sure that they're up. But what you missed is basically Qar killed an enemy, grabbed the sword, sheathed it, put it in his bag, found the magic orb and went to touch it, and nearly tried to kill me. I held-personed him. Thank God for magic. And then he contacted my main character, Elenia, who's currently El Prego. So she can't do shit. She got a nat 20 and knows everything about it, more or less.
Yeah.
She's writing down information to give to their mage buddy, who's a level 12. So he's got the skills of the wills, of the kills and all that shit. So
They're
he
putting
can
their
do
contacts
anything.
to work because that's awesome.
What?
You're putting your contacts to work because that's awesome.
And in the meantime, Lyra's poking and prodding it, not knowing what it is, with her mage hand, while Elenia's freaking out, trying to get out of the castle to go talk to Landor at.
Goodbye.
Fuck you too. At Port Haven. She can't get to them quite yet because she can't teleport that far out.
Gotcha. Pick 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Okay. Rose,
Mm.
roll a D100.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
27.
Qar, the strangest thing just happened. A
Oh God.
small little squall cloud, like you would see in a storm, but at a great distance,
Yeah.
appeared above Lyrathiel's head. This little storm cloud. There's little tiny specks of lightning in it. It's every now and then it starts, raining a little bit, but it's
Yep.
such a small cloud that Lyra's like misty-eyed is about it. So you now have your own personal storm cloud, at least for a little while.
That
I
is.
didn't ask for a shower.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lyra looks up and she's like getting water on her face. She's like, I didn't ask for a shower, but thanks.
It will stick around for an hour.
She's like, well, that's not the worst.
But by the way, it doesn't
Chaos magic
just sit in exactly the same spot. It moves around like it was a floating thing flying around you. You are on a mountaintop and it is orbiting you. It's
Well,
like
that's
I
not
will
the worst
worship my
thing.
new mountaintop.
Yeah, Lyra was like, that's not the worst thing chaos magic could do. I've seen it do much worse.
That was a minor chaos surge.
Yeah, that's why she's like, I've seen it do worse with my dad over the years. And
There's only one problem. I'm not done.
Oh
Dasha?
dear.
1 to 3.
3.
All right. Well, I'm going to warn you something.
Oh God.
3 is the catastrophic table.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Look at me!
So, Rose, you may roll another D100.
So hard, don't surprise me. Let's
I'm
go,
sorry,
baby.
Rosie.
I'm down for this. I love chaos. Chaos is my baby. 61. Let's see how bad I can get. Let's go, bitches.
Where are you guys right now?
We're outside by the what was the obelisk, just outside of Waverly, and he's about 45 feet from me. Well, was. Now we're pretty close to each other, so I'd say 10 feet.
Roughly, yeah.
Well, let's see. How does this work? I guess you guys are out of commission for 24 hours.
Okay.
All humanoids within 1 mile, where you're positioned is currently the 2 of you,
Yeah.
revert to primal, beast-like forms for 24 hours.
Well, the horse back on the ground.
Qar literally becomes a Quarbarian, turtle, Neanderthal type monster. Actually, Rose, pick high or low.
I literally become a turtle.
You basically, if
Hi.
devolve, you're still a humanoid turtle because your species has been around and evolved that way for quite a while. But think about it. Think about it. Michelangelo versus Razor.
Yep.
Like the snapping turtle with the spiky back. Yeah,
Yep.
you've devolved into like spiky primal version of you. You are much more bigger, much whatnot. I will get you to pick high or low also.
Let's go high.
All right, both of you got very, very lucky. You are in full control of yourself. Still, you did not revert mentally to anything. Qar, you are now Quarbarian, like big ass, scary looking shell spiky guy for the next 24 hours. And Lyrathiel, something different has happened with you. Your skin has gotten darker, as in like ebony black. However, there's strange golden highlights in various different places, like weird almost glyphs that you swear you can understand, but they go away just before you can fully comprehend or can or express it in words or thought. Wisps of a forgotten time, almost.
Does she forget what they are, or just can't see them?
No, it's you are looking at them and you go. It's like you're looking at a language,
Okay.
but while your brain feels like it can understand what it is, you're looking at English right now. You look at the sentence, and your brain goes, "This says," and then the words just don't mean anything.
Okay.
Like, there's words there, or at least you think there's words there, but you can and cannot understand them at the same time. Like, you know how that is pronounced, but you can't say it because now it doesn't exist.
I gotcha.
But yes, there is something about you that has changed. You are in a more primal form.
I am I'm like Elena's true
Lunari.
form. The dark skinned celestial skin thing.
Lunari?
Yeah, that.
Yes, you are a Lunari right now.
Woo! For anyone that doesn't know what that reference is, let me go find
There might be some people
Elena's.
who don't know at this precise moment.
Yeah, I gotta go find Elena's Lunari form. Think the dark skin of this elf that's on screen. Essentially. Elena's a weird mix between Lunari and Solaris. But this
The
part
Lunari and the
is
Solarius, or
Lunari's
Solaris,
thing.
or elves being a subspecies of elves from previous. Ah ha 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 ha!
So yes.
Ugh.
So we're into that. We have 24 hours. We can't do shit.
Well, technically, you could continue on because both of you are still in completely humanoid forms. You just look different. Quar's a lot bigger now.
Quar's
How,
probably having
Quar,
thoughts
how
of
tall
how
were you
this
before?
Hmm?
How tall were you before?
Quar was like
Close to
6'8".
7 feet. Well, close to 7 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Right now, you're 9 feet tall. You are a large size.
Damn.
You are a siege turtle.
Damn.
See, turtle. Yeah, Elena in the background. Don't let them touch her! Don't let them do shit to it! It's really bad! Meanwhile, drop, poke, 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 boom! Fuck! about normal for my characters. Let's be real.
Yeah.
All right, Rose, I have one more roll for you to call. And in fact, I'm going to get both of you to call a single dice. I'm not going to tell you which dice is which, but each of you
Okay.
can call high or low.
Hi.
You want high and you want low. The grand total is a consensus on low.
Okay.
As in everything I rolled, including the total, the individual dice, and the added up, is all low numbers.
Oof.
Technically, my roll is a 21, which is a 2 or a 1. So it's a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 21. I guess a 12 or possibly a no, that's all I can
In
get.
either regards, I got the shit. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner. The one that's poking
So
them hard like a
you
dumbass.
so you succeeded at making it so that it wasn't 100% negative. Tasha, however, lost hers, but that doesn't mean it's a horrible, horrible bad situation or anything like that. I just got to figure out where I was going with this and what it was I was thinking about, because I had it a second ago.
Wild magic.
I know it's wild magic. So try to figure out where I was going.
I can't be of any help because I don't know.
Walk backwards in the conversation from what you heard me say.
You also for high or low. After I mentioned that she's poking and prodding like an usual dumbass. After Lenya's trying to tell him not to touch it because it's super fucking dangerous.
Yes.
Yep.
But you're not poking it again, are you?
No, this is from previous.
Oh wait, this is still the results
This is
of that.
the
Okay,
results from the first three pokes.
I'm not sure where I was in that conversation, but apparently I checked out of it after a while.
Of course.
Not sure why. Okay. Anyways, I got to go back to my table. Come on, table.
Yeah, we need to get this to Elandor ASAP.
Yeah, Elandra's trying to get Elandor to you guys, like, yeet, now, danger, bad, get that out of their hands before they, try to end the fucking world again. I can't go save their asses this time. Bad shit, bad shit, bad shit.
Elandor in the bathtub trying to like relax, and Elenia's like texting, calling him.
Yeah, like, Elandor, hey, you, dumbass, you, Dalian, get on, Dalian, Ari, go get Elandor to go onto his damn phone. He needs to go get that magic shit away from the fucking drow, like now.
Take the glowing orb away from the child.
Yeah, pretty much. Take the globe away from the child before she does damage, because she doesn't understand what she's working with. And for the love of God, don't touch it and don't poke it.
Too late. She's poked it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out the best viable outcome for this particular endeavor.
I'm sorry, Dasha.
Terrified.
No worries.
I'd say.
When the DM says that they're terrified, that's not good. This is a lesson to everybody watching. Do not poke wild magic when it is given to you, because it does bad shit. Also, don't let
I'll
Rosie
go
hear
with
anything chaotic.
the simplest of outcomes, and the caster, in this case, the person poking, suddenly floats 10 feet into the air and stays there.
Okay.
So
Or do you want to try anything to get her down, or do you want to wait it out?
Remember, we're in primal mode.
he will.
You could reach up and grab
He's
her.
like
And
9 feet tall. He literally just like reaches up.
You could reach up, grab her, and pull her to the ground if you want. But if you do,
Yep.
she just floats back up to 10 feet.
She is a helium balloon.
Yeah, pretty much. But she only doesn't go past 10 feet.
He'll grab her and hold on to her ankle.
Okay. You do this, and about 3 minutes later, she suddenly falls out of the sky.
Oh shit.
Like full weight on your unsuspecting arm sort of thing. I will have both of you do a reflex save, and you, Qar, can do a strength check, but currently you're at advantage for it.
Alright, it's a dex save advantage because danger sense.
Exactly. This is one of those situations where your reflexes are coming in handy.
Yep.
Both of the rolls were exactly the same. It's like now you're rolling a 14.
And then you said a
And
strength
another
check, right?
10.
Yes, and a strength check.
With advantage as well, right?
Correct.
All right. 14.
14 is good enough. All right, so your dex save is you catch her and don't have hurt your arm in any way, and she just kind of flails there and is like, "Oh my god, what the hell? Why am I a limp chicken?"
He just kind of like he's holding her, but how he's holding her, she's like upside down. He's like,
It's one of those situations where if somebody saw it, they would think she had been folded in half in a very violent way and be in very much pain. Where meanwhile she's sitting there going, "Oh my god, I cracked that! I got that kink out of my back that's been there for the last 14 years. Oh, that last guy I was with just couldn't fuck it out." Anyways, onward.
Yeah, so she's
Okay.
gonna be like, "Okay, no more poking it." Blink, blink,
What
blink.
do you want to do with it? How are you going to deal with this? Are you just going to mage hand it all the way back to town?
She's not gonna. No. Taking it back to town, that is dangerous.
Taking it back to town is probably a very bad idea. That is a good thing for you to have noticed.
We're either gonna start walking to wherever the fuck we need to go, and Alondor's gonna dimension door in a towel because he was in the tub and go, "I'm taking this away from you."
She doesn't have
Something like that actually happens
box.
while you guys are waiting there. You suddenly feel a strange thrumming hum come from one corner of the room, and you see like a spinning spiralness as a portal opens there. And literally what she said kind of happens, except he's not in a bathrobe. He's in the rough equivalent of a hazmat suit and a bathrobe. He's got the mask on and he's got the gloves on, but he's just wearing a normal bathrobe. He happens to be wearing a small towel at the bottom. Otherwise, he's not wearing clothes. The tongs that he has have like big grippers at the end of them, and you can tell from the way that they look, they have stuff made out of lead, and there's engravings on them. And he walks over to this thing, and he like you can tell from the way he's moving that you need to back the fuck off. And he just like moves this thing around and like closes them, squeezes tight. And as it gets to the last bit, you see a piece latch creak over, and the entire thing that he was holding suddenly like collapse in on itself into a little box.
And for shits and giggles, does Alandor have a scrub brush in the other hand?
The scrub brush is tied to a knot on his belt.
Okay, like it's on his wrist or something.
Bath belt. Like he's quickly wrapped it around the type thing because he needed both hands for the holders.
And is he wearing buddy slippers?
Oh yes. Actually, sorry, no, they're not bunnies. They're owl bears.
Fuck yeah!
Qar goes, thanks for coming to get that thing.
What
he's like,
was that?
He's like,
we can't hear you with your head.
And he turns and starts walking back towards the portal.
Talk to me about it later. Let me know what you find out.
And he walks through the portal.
Qar goes, I don't know why, but I have a feeling he cussed us out.
Knowing him, no.
The portal closes a few seconds later, and you can continue on.
She's like, he probably didn't cuss us out. He's probably now going to have some very much fun trying to figure out how to make that not be what it is, worse than what we already have dealt with. But we need to get to the end of the arc, so let's go.
So what route are you taking to get to where you need to go, and what is your plan of action?
Let's smuggle in, because fuck it, why not? We've had chaos already, let's go hard.
You want to go in through one of the shipments, is what I'm taking.
To.
So you want to take the train cart that is going to be going down a dark tunnel.
Qar goes, he looks at him now that he's like 9 feet tall. He looks at the little cart and he goes, now this is going to be interesting.
You want to wait out your thing. You don't know it's going to wear out in 24 hours, but you're hoping.
That's why he's like, this is going to be interesting.
We don't know how much time we got, but we can wait it out, I guess.
By the way, Rosie, you've discovered something about being a Lunari elf. You're seeing lines in the world around you, as in ley lines, as in magical ones, flowing through a bunch of different areas and places and things and stuff. And some of them don't go to places that they look like they go to. They go to other places that they don't look like they go to. And then they come back.
So you're going to start drawing it in her book. Because Book of Shadows. So you're going to start drawing the stuff that she's seeing. For later.
Your ledger is your Book of Shadows.
Yeah.
Shatters.
It's
a book of
she's going to
shatters.
research that later. But she's going to draw what she sees as much as she possibly can.
All right, so what do you guys want to do then? Want to find a place to slum around for 24 hours and see what happens? Want to start walking down the tracks and hope you don't get run over? You okay over there?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Making sure you're not dying. I don't know.
No, I'm okay.
I mean, that must be some bad green if it's making you cough that much.
No, I'm not, I don't have any green.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
What do you want to do, Tasha?
Yeah, we can start like heading towards where we need to go.
All right, since you are more human-sized right now, Lyrathiel. However, which one of those is true? You can see that nearby is one of the train manifest, like the maps. There is a map ledger over here, and you like look over to it. You walk up. You're like da 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 da. You scan it with your phone. Your phone suddenly has the mapping system and lets you know where you need to go, sort of thing.
Whoa!
Because that's part of the phone system. Because yes, I've made that from the beginning.
Yeah, you did actually.
So you doing that
Mostly
now know
Echo,
that
yeah.
there is that the location you're going for, where that cart was that you need to get to, is on the other side of the yard and like still a couple floors down. So you're going to have to find a way of getting through the place without getting run over. This is more or less a stealth agility test.
Okay.